people have had to become more aware of what's happening in society. They have become more politicized, they are more interested in what is happening, but they're also more angry and they are frustrated. So, for example, the blogs, which are very popular, can be a harrowing read sometimes, because people are so bitching all over the place, and they can be terribly personal about what has happened. In a way, there is an awareness of that we need to change society, but nobody seems to be really able to find into which direction. So now we are always thinking about short-term things, building a new aluminium plant or something, whereas I think the emphasis would have to be on more education, more innovation, long-term strategy, even green energy. But Icelanders are not terribly good at that, because it has been said that we are better storytellers than thinkers. So we will have to transform ourselves into into a nation of ideas, rather than a nation of telling jokes about your neighbor or about some forefathers of yours. I think basically people are trying to live from day. Even the government is trying to live from day to day, just sorting out the mess that came out of this, which is basically a pile of debt lying on the country, on the towns, and on the general population. So, and there is more unemployment, and there's a brain drain going on. People are moving to fabulously rich Norway instead of staying here. But I think that there will have to come a moment when we try to sort out where to go from here. It was sort of the end of an illusion that Icelanders for a while thought that they could become the greatest financiers in the world, that Iceland would become a paradise of financial transactions. We built banks that were 10 times the size of the national economy, which is absolutely stupid when you think of it. So it was the end of an illusion. People found out that they had been living a pipe dream, and that the society they'd been living in was also rather corrupt. Now we are having, for example, people are trying to write a new constitution. They are having referendums on how to pay the national debt. So these are good things. They make people more aware of how to live in society. The problem is that the politicians seem to be lagging behind, as always. Oh my God. That is something we are very bad at. I'm very afraid that people are just waiting for the next boom so they can start buying things all over again. Icelanders are terrible at buying cars and appliances and spending money on totally ridiculous things. It's a part of the national psyche. I think it comes from being rather poor for a long time, when the nation was rather poor for a long time. So when you get money, you spend it on like the biggest car you can find, which also spends a lot of petrol. So, believe it or not, I'm telling you the truth, the environmental footprint of the average Icelanders is huge. They have a larger environmental footprint than even people in America. So even if this is a wonderfully green country with very few people living in it, green energy and everything, we can be slobs in these ways.